So good morning. It's a lovely morning today here in the center of Moscow, Russia. And as I've been traveling, haven't been paying attention to the news as much. But today I took a peek, and through social media. By the way, you can access all kinds of social media here easily, right? Yeah, Facebook and Instagram, some restrictions, but you simply install a free VPN on your phone and done. No hassle. Also, the internet is very cheap here. Service is good. Of course, so far I haven't left Moscow yet. Or will depart to other cities, other parts of Russia. But yeah, as I was taking a peek in the news today, I was shocked with the images I saw from Gaza Strip and from the West Bank as well. Completely animalesque behavior from the IDF towards anyone, any Palestinians. Images that I thought that I would never see. I mean, allowed a country to do that with the full backing of the West. I know the West has been sponsoring many atrocities, mainly the US. The United States has been sponsoring many atrocities throughout the world. But this one, as the Palestinian people have endured this for a long time now, 75 years of occupation, and now this, they're using the pretext of the deed that Hamas did on the 7th of October to simply go and kill everyone that moves. Basically, this is it. And right now, it's no longer a matter of is it true or is it not true? Is different narratives and this and that? No. This is explicit. It's in plain sight. And the Israelis, they want to suppress it, and they show their teeth to anyone who speaks differently from them. Anyone in the world with utter arrogance. Also that I haven't seen before. I mean, that episode with the Secretary General of the UN was paradigmatic of that. But any country that speaks a little bit out of their own narrative is according to them, supporting terrorists and blah blah blah, the usual thing. And also Russia has been target for this kind of criticism by Israel, accusing it of taking the side of the axis of evil. You know, this axis of evil is this expression to brainwash people, to sow the seed, this idea in people's minds that somehow there are evil and inferior people plotting evil in the world. Evil that then the Western powers have to go and get rid of. Yeah, this childish narrative. And so I want to express my utter disgust, and I feel I didn't. Once I scroll and I see a little bit of the image, just this guy tied and blindfolded, being kicked and harassed. It's not to mention the children. It is it is, no one can remain indifferent to this. People have to speak out, and also people are speaking out. They are taking it to the streets in Western capitals in big numbers, even in the U.S. And somehow the mainstream media suppresses this. Also, the mainstream media, when it tries to be, for example, I saw news today from the Financial Times trying to be neutral, and it was talking about the Palestinians that went in the UN warehouses to get supplies and food, and they constantly use the word the Palestinians looted like some band of thieves robbing and looting the UN warehouses. Do you see the extension of this? Do you see this is a NAZI dream, right? NAZI wet dream. It's amazing how we support this, how our governments are supporting this, because we are, directly or indirectly. And I think after this, you have to be really either retarded or very, very stupid, I mean, your brain for sure has shrunk if you still believe in this Israel has the right to defend itself, has an excuse for everything, right? Stop this now. Stop the massacre of the Palestinian people. And of course, my whole solidarity to them. Maybe I'll take a small walk now. I'm enjoying this, enjoying the sun. Just a second, had a snafu moment here. Maybe I take a small walk. I just thought I sat here for a while because it's really, the weather was bad in Moscow before I arrived, and now it's really good. Yesterday was good as well. I mean, a bit cloudy, but you don't have any rain, or it's not even cold. It's about 10-11 degrees outside, and been having real friendly interactions here. Been feeling very welcome in this city, and life here is as normal as in any other city. You don't. Yesterday I was talking to some young Russians in a pub, and I was telling them the impressions that I got when I decided to come, and I told some people that I would come, and some of them were like, "Don't go, you won't come back," and nonsense like this. And then you should. They imagine that all the Russians have a bear has a pet and a bottle of vodka at the side of their bed, and everyone was laughing about it. I mean, these were the coolest guys I've met so far, and all of them young, and they start paying rounds, rounds of drink. They were not allowing me to pay. Yeah, the result is a big hangover today. But I mean, what can you do, right? And I only spoke few words of Russian, but they were like very impressed with the quality of my Russian, and I thought to myself, I hardly speak. I just say a few words, few vocabulary, few verbs. I mean, barely enough to get around. Not many people here speak. Even the ones who speak you can see that they are rusty, that they don't practice. They don't speak with anyone. So they are very rusty when they try. and so I try my best at Russian. And they were like, I think this was a main factor of attraction, because suddenly I was in a group and everyone talking and laughing in this mixed Russian and English language, which was quite fun. Yeah, good experience. Maybe I've told this in a previous video. I don't recall, because I've recorded the video this morning, and, and I don't know. I'm loosening up a lot as I on this trip, because I feel that I normally every day my head is like 200% always thinking about multiple things and the world and life and blah blah blah. And here I'm just like taking it easy, and yeah, and sometimes I forget a lot of stuff because I just don't think, I just space out. Yeah. Okay, for now, from Moscow, see you soon.